that. Cause you got that. Cause you got that. Like you, cause you got that. Something that I need in my life. So give it to me. Cause you got that. Like you, cause you got
All right, we're on.
that.
Welcome to episode number 4 of the IME podcast. I'm Kirk.
I'm Matt.
And you're you.
And you know what it is.
So let's go.
Let's go.
We got a kind of a different format today. I almost said her name. AJ is not here.
AJ. Nice catch.
Thank you. We don't have to start over. It's all good.
It's all good. So basically, we're a man down today. It's just me and the white notice over here.
The white savior.
The white savior.
That's what I'm going by nowadays.
What, the white savior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in every endeavor. It doesn't matter what it is. Like if I'm at the gas station or if I'm at work or anything, I'm just.
Hey, who's that? Oh, that's the white savior.
That's the white savior.
That's the white savior.
What does he do? He saves whites.
He saves whites.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
He saves whites from destruction.
From destruction and chaos.
All right, so format's going to be a little bit different today. We don't have somebody that's going to be reading off topics. Instead, we've written them down beforehand. And we're just going to kind of freeball.
Yep. Kind of pregame, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Let me get my beer open here.
Let me spark my my cigarette.
Lovely.
Oh, do you have a lighter? Oh, yes, you do. My man.
Yeah, I come prepared, man.
My man.
Oh, yeah. So the first topic says, complain about work. Now, we're kind of in a situation where we can't talk about specifics.
The kind of work or, the name of work.
So I'm going to try and do this the best I can. I have to work with Matt. That's my first complaint.
And I have to work with Kirk. Okay.
No, okay. So here's the problem. Here's the biggest problem with our work right now. So without giving away too much, we do work at a tourist destination in the capital city of Texas.
Very popular spot.
And it's starting to slow down now.
Oh, yeah. That's becoming a problem.
Yep. It's hot as fuck outside. It's like 105 every day. Yep. High heat index, UV index up
inside
there.
and outside.
Yep. And so people just are not showing up anymore.
Either that or
not like
broke.
they used to. Yeah. Okay, that moves us on to a good topic.
Yeah.
We're in a recession right now. You know that, right?
A recession. Explain.
So a recession technically is defined by 2 continuous quarters of negative GDP growth. Do you know what GDP means?
I've heard it, but no.
It means gross domestic product.
Gross domestic product. Oh,
which
I know
basically
what you're
means
talking about. Yeah.
Which basically means our country's losing money. Fast.
That's no bueno. No losing money.
So when our whole country loses money, we go into what's called a recession, which means that it doesn't necessarily affect individuals that much, or it's not the individuals that are affecting the recession, I should say. It's the way that businesses tend to practice during a recession.
How they handle it during the moment.
So you have small businesses, right? And when you're running a small business, which I guess I would consider our work a small business. We have less than 100 employees, I think.
At least 100 employees.
Yeah. So during a recession, any small business owner is going to not expand. Mm-hmm. They're going to not stock up product. They're going to get lean, as black people would say.
Yeah. I've never heard them say that.
You never heard it's lean times? These is lean times.
You talking about the codeine?
No.
Hydropromethazine?
That's a different kind of lean, but yeah, they say that too.
Yeah.
But no, so when you have every small business in America following the same thing, the same program kind of. No, I'm good, man.
Dude, I saw you.
You almost got me.
You reached for it, bro.
I know. I'm gonna reach for a cigarette though. But when you have every small business in America doing the same exact thing, and large businesses too, because they get affected by recessions as well.
Right.
Where's my letter at? Thank you. It creates like a kind of a ripple effect throughout the economy where consumer confidence goes down, people stop going out to eat, stuff like that. So that's when they
ain't got the money for it.
Yeah. Well, even if they do have the money, they don't want to spend the money on stuff like going out to eat.
Mm-hmm. Save for something better.
You look at gas prices. You look at transportation costs. Cost of goods is going up because of the gas prices.
Gas prices, believe it or not, where I live, bro, prices have been going down.
Well, yeah, they've gone down everywhere right now by about 40 to 50 cents.
Yeah,
Do you know why?
Sounds about right.
Do you know why?
Well, I would hope it would be because the war is fading out.
No, it's because the government decided to release more of our strategic oil reserves into circulation. The way that oil works is it's based on futures, which means the more of it that there is in the market, the cheaper it's going to be. So if we're holding on to, say, 100 million barrels of oil, right? That's 100 million barrels that's not in the market. So gas price is like $4.
So they dipped into the reserve pretty much.
We're dipping into our strategic reserve, which is used to gas up our military jets and tanks and fucking human transportation, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So when that runs out, which it will in about 2 weeks, you'll see gas prices go back up again. It's not a problem that can be fixed by just dumping reserves into the market.
Right.
It's a temporary fix.
Man, that sucks, dude.
I know.
I hate that the gas prices have gone up. Like, why can't gas just be affordable like it used to be? Bro, remember back in the day?
When Trump was in office? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess. But I'm talking about when it used to be like 50 cents per gallon.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Back in the day,
that was awesome,
life
man.
was good.
I remember living in Phoenix, just learning how to drive. So I was like 15, driving my car around and everything like that. And gas had just hit $2 a gallon and everybody was shitting their fucking pants.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. Everyone was like, I can't believe this. And they were like trying to blame it on broken pipelines and all this shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And nowadays, like, bro, we wish it was like that. $2 a fucking gallon. Oh my goodness.
That was the life.
Goodness gracious. You could go so far with that, bro. So far with $2 a gallon.
That might count as a conspiracy part of it, but let's move on to a different kind of conspiracy. The last episode was pulled. And I know that
And it's bullshit.
I know that our most dedicated listeners, which includes about 3 people,
Give or take. That's,
so far.
Yeah, so far.
And that includes you and me.
And our third person. Anyways, I believe it was bullshit.
No, but there were a couple people that were like, I can't watch it. And I was like, why? They were like, it's gone. And this was at like, I uploaded it at like, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night. I did that whole YouTube premiere thing, you know?
Yeah.
And immediately, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, I start getting texts from a couple of people, and they're like, hey, your video's gone.
Damn.
Like, what? So I sign into YouTube and I check it out. First of all, we got a copyright strike because of, or not a strike, but it's like a soft strike where they're just like, we're going to demonetize you because we put the cars on the intro. Yeah. So that was one thing, but then YouTube completely took the video down, gave my channel a strike, which reminds me, before you go tonight, I'm going to create a brand new channel.
Yeah.
I'm going to put all this up. I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but I will communicate that to everybody.
We will get it done.
We'll get a channel on YouTube, and I'm going to get a backup channel on BitChute and Odyssey. That won't get taken down. Maybe Rockfin too. That's a good. That's another good one I heard of.
So just stay tuned for the links. They're coming.
Might try and get on D Live as well, but that's like a subscription service. So I don't
pretty much anywhere they're not sensitive, you know.
Yeah, but anyway, so it got taken down because of Schmovid, and
and I mentioned, you know,
the algorithm mentioned or heard the C word.
The C word,
which is not the same as it used to be.
The V word, and I talked about the Z word.
Exactly.
And shit got real, and they were like, no.
Well, people didn't like that I was saying that it gave AIDS to everybody.
Man.
But that's fine. We're not going to mention it. We're not going to mention that there's a. I'm like trying to figure out how to say it.
Let's just not go there again.
When you all have AIDS, you'll know where you heard it first, folks.
Exactly, but hopefully you don't have AIDS.
Well. Anyway, so we could move on to conspiracy theories from that.
Yeah.
Have you heard any like good ones lately that don't involve zoo animals?
Zoo animals? No.
Or zoology is what I meant to say.
Not really, man. There's so many conspiracy theories out there. You know what I mean? You talk about werewolves, you talk about dragons, you can talk about fairies. And,
get a little bit closer to the mic.
And pixels and gnomes.
Pixels. Pixels. Wait, what's a pixel?
A pixel?
You mean a pixie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what a pixie is, right?
Yeah, well, you said pixels.
Well, yeah, I mean, isn't that... No? That's not...
No, a pixel is like a unit of measurement on a computer screen.
Oh, I'm pretty sure those are real, too.
Yeah, well, those are definitely real.
That definitely.
Yeah. Just for everyone out there listening, pixels are 100% real. I don't care if they take me down for saying that.
Banned.
I'll say it over and over again.
Banned.
Pixels are real.
Pixels are real. Just ask Pixar. Dude, Pixar makes some good ass movies, man. You know that? Oh, wait, what's in here? Oh.
Yeah, there are a bunch of. I don't even think I can say the P word anymore without getting taken down on YouTube. They're a bunch of kid lovers.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube protects kid lovers.
They protect kid lovers for sure. If you're not a kid lover, you're
a bigot.
You're canceled.
You're a bigot.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which brings me to today's sponsor. I think that's as good a time of any.
Yeah.
Since we did get banned for our last episode. Well, we didn't get banned, but the last episode got banned and demonetized.
It's still coming out though, right? Is that?
Yeah, we'll put it out. We'll put it out on whatever channel I make on Odyssey or.
So either way, it's coming out, and y'all will be able to see it's not even that bad.
And it will be in order.
Yes.
For all of our fans with autism, it will be in order.
Episode 2.
No, 3.
Not 3.
This is 4.
The one right below 3.
No, it was episode 3 that got pulled.
It was episode 3?
Yeah, it was the last one we did.
Oh, that's right. Episode 2 was kind of our episode 1.
Yeah. So,
damn, we're already confused.
Yeah, what was I saying?
We were talking about.
Okay. So we did receive a sponsor request, and I went ahead and I accepted because I'm a real big fan of this company. They've fed me for decades. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go ahead and let Matt read the copy. They wanted specifically for Matt to read the copy.
Oh, wow. Specifically me.
Yeah.
Really?
So, and this is just
No
because.
way.
Yeah. So they heard that we got demonetized.
Would they feel bad for us or what?
Yeah. And they want our show to keep going. They really like what we're doing with the show. They want us to make a few changes.
Okay. All right. I'm open to compromise.
But, we'll see where we land on this. So here's your copy.
Wait, have you read this already?
No, I haven't read it at all. This is.
So this
came to my email. And that's that's from our sponsor. So go ahead and read that out. Our sponsor is Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Thank you, Taco Bell, for sponsoring this video of IME Podcast.
I like your Doritos Locos Tacos.
Yes, sir. And go ahead and just read that copy out.
All right. Okay, cool. So let's do this for Taco Bell.
Don't read it first. Just read it.
Just read it?
Yep. Just go ahead and read it. You don't have to. I already proofread it.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You ready, guys? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Have you ever wanted to get your order wrong every time you get fast food? Are you a fan of explosive diarrhea?
Diarrhea. I am.
Well, today's sponsor is for you. Taco Bell has proudly served Americans with complete 100% authentic Mexican food for decades. I would know. I'm a Mexican.
That's Mexican.
I am Mexican. Yes.
And they're 100% authentic, right?
They are 100% authentic.
That's what I've heard.
I agree. Taco Bell has also pledged its support to the LGBT and Latinx community.
Oh, okay.
With its new burrito.
Wait, say that again. It's a what?
Oh, I gotta get it together. Let me read that last part.
Yeah, you're fucking up the copy, bro.
Taco Bell has also pledged its support to the LGBT Latinx community with its new cum burrito. It's just cum. My name is Matt, and I'm a gay Mexican. Yo quiero cum burrito, live más, sí.
Ding.
Ding.
All right, thank you, Taco Bell, for that sponsorship.
I swear to God.
No, that was great.
That was great.
You did a good job. That was Matt's first copy reading, by the way.
It was my first copy reading.
take.
Did I do good?
Yeah, you did well, man.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, you read all the words.
I felt like I got nervous at first, but as it went, it just got funny.
It just described you perfectly.
Well, I mean, like I said, it got funny.
I don't know how they knew that you were a gay Mexican.
I mean...
they just hear it in your voice, I guess. Because we haven't posted any pictures.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, how do the people know how you look based on your voice? How do they know this white man's not gay?
Oh, well, they can just tell.
They can just tell?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got more facial hair than you, so...
Yeah, well, the gay community loves their bears.
You know who else loves their bears?
Bees? Not salmon, I'll tell you that.
Not salmon? Oh, no. Salmon hate bears.
Definitely not. So, I did recently just have a birthday.
You did recently have... That was a really good slogan, by the way. I know it was made up. You got my hopes up, but it was really
No, that's real. Taco Bell is sponsoring this episode.
Really?
Yeah, don't be rude to our sponsors, man.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Don't you want the money?
Wow.
Don't you want to eat that cum burrito?
I mean, no, but I want the sponsor.
Hey, he didn't
yes.
mean that, Taco Bell.
You know what? For the sponsor, yes, I want the cum burrito.
They're very open and accepting of the gay community, and they wanted to make a burrito that they would enjoy.
I want to eat it with my mouth and swallow it.
Yeah, it's just cum. That's the tagline.
It's like I eat any other burrito.
Trademark.
You know.
It's just cum.
It's just cum.
So yeah,
Jesus
I just
Christ.
turned 35.
Happy belated
Yay!
birthday, man. What told you on your birthday, man? How was your birthday, bro?
It was good. So my mom came into town. We were going to do a podcast, but some stuff came up and we had to reschedule. Unfortunate. But yeah, it was good, man. So my mom was here for like 4 days. I hadn't seen her in like 4 or 5 years. And so I was on my best behavior.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell you were standing up straight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We went and played pickleball. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, it's like,
explain what that is.
It's like a mix between table tennis and real tennis. So it's just like a half-size court. It's kind of like tennis for old people or like really out of shape people.
Did y'all play it like outside or like?
Yeah, so Austin has a bunch of pickleball courts, which I didn't think that they would, but like
really?
every city park or something like that, they got some like frisbee golf shit.
I see a lot of those. Yes, I see a lot of the frisbee golf. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have like pickleball. It's actually really fun. I suggest to anyone listening, go out, get up nice and early.
Where do you find them?
Put some short shorts on. Yeah, I searched online.
And they just popped up.
Yeah. Yeah. Just search pickleball online and go play it. It's pretty fun.
Pickleball. I don't know why that sounds like a setup for something gay.
It sounds gay.
It does sound gay.
Yeah, it sounds really gay.
You gonna pickle his ball or what?
I'm not gonna lie. Our sponsor is the one that told me to go out and play pickleball.
Oh, so it's all for. Oh, I understand.
It's like Taco Bell sponsors their courts and everything.
Damn.
I don't know if it's to make people gay or to attract gay people, but there's definitely a gay aspect to it.
It might be to attract gay people to make other people gay.
Yeah, I think that's what it might be.
Okay.
Anyway, so me and my mom went and played pickleball. And we walked up and down Congress, which is always a lovely walk. Going from the Bat Bridge, we watched the bats. Then we walked up to the Capitol, our beautiful state capitol, which is my favorite building in the city.
Damn, y'all walked all around, huh? Y'all did all walk. You walked.
Yeah, my mom's like a health nut now.
Yeah,
she lost like fucking 100 pounds in the last year or something like that. Yeah, so now she's all like, "Let's go for a walk," and I'm like, "Fuck you."
Like, can I
don't want to go for a walk. I want to sit here and drink ranch water
pack with beer, bro, full of this Topo Chico.
I know. Get some Riot Punch up in there, some Everclear, and some Blue Gatorade.
Bro, I swear to God, it will make the walk worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It'll be an interesting walk.
Stop sign, just.
I got to show my mom the beautiful sights of Upper Congress, more towards 12th, where you could see people passing out in doorways from K2.
Yeah, where you find a lot of empty needles along the sidewalks.
Yeah, Austin's a beautiful place.
Area. It's a great area, bro. I recommend that to anybody who wants to visit Austin.
It really sets the tone for the city.
It does. Yeah. It lets you know what you're in for, you know?
It's a nice
Great time. Beautiful scenery.
We did go to San Antonio. San Antonio's, as usual, it's just like dirty beyond belief, except for like 4 square blocks where all the tourists are.
Where you just realized there's a SeaWorld?
Yeah. I didn't know that there was a SeaWorld there. So Matt and AJ invited me to go to SeaWorld.
And he said
no. And my first response was no.
He said no like a douche.
Because I thought they wanted me to fucking drive to California to San Diego to go to SeaWorld. I just didn't think about it. There was only
one SeaWorld in California. He didn't know there was one here.
Well, now, did you? Did you guys out? Well, you did, but did you guys out there?
I mean, yes. But I assume
I didn't keep up on the
SeaWorld
the commonality of SeaWorld locations before you asked me.
Well, learn your amusement parks, buddy.
Okay, well, maybe I'll go next time. But no, I was driving back from San Antonio with a bum-ass tire, too, which my mom pointed out right before we left. I got a bubble in my tire.
Infinity?
Yeah, I got a bubble in my tire.
Damn.
And I had to drive back like an hour and a half with that shit. I don't have like AAA or anything, so.
Was it like a big-ass cyst on the side?
Yeah, it's still there. I still haven't gotten it changed.
Really?
Yeah, I got to go do that tomorrow.
Do you need help?
No, I got to go do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just need to go buy like a used tire from one of the places down the street. I don't buy new tires. Waste of money.
Yeah.
New tires, waste of money.
Yeah, waste of money.
That's how the Jew gets you.
That's how you get around.
with that's how the Jew gets you with new tires every time.
Every time, they make your cars need them.
Yeah.
These roads are intentionally made
Anyway,
to
so
mess
I'm
up
driving
the
back. So I'm driving back from San Antonio to Austin on a tire that I'm figuring I'm going 80 miles an hour, 85, 90. I'm figuring this tire is gonna blow up at any second.
Damn,
I got my mom in the car. Yeah, I'm like trying to listen to music and everything, and
out of all the times, dude, your car decides to act up. You know what I mean? Bro, tell me why I have a... Go ahead and finish your story.
I was just going to say, my mom the whole time is like, ooh, like every single time we have to slow down a little bit too quick, like some traffic comes up. She's like, are your brakes okay? I'm like, yeah, my brakes are fine, Mom. Like the whole fucking time. And she's just pointing out things that are wrong with my car the entire time and fucking driving my anxiety levels up to the roof. And I was like, not helping. I was like, this is the most mom that you've been since you've been here. And I remember this from when I was a kid.
Flashbacks, PTSD.
Yeah, I start seeing like helicopters and Vietnam footage. I'm just like, oh fuck.
You just space off and you're just like looking into the sky like.
So anyway, that was a scary drive. But the point of that story was I saw a SeaWorld billboard on my way back, and I felt like a retard.
Yes, and he is a retard.
And then I promptly did not apologize to Matt because SeaWorld's still stupid.
Well, what do you think about Schlitterbahn?
Schlitterbann's all right. I've actually been there.
I think Schlitterbann's better for water. That's mainly like a water park.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So when I used to work at 360 Building, one of the residents there was he had just bought Schlitterbahn. He was like the owner.
Bought Schlitterbahn?
Yeah, so he gave me all these tickets and stuff like that. This was a few years back.
Do you still have them? Are they still?
No, I mean it was like a season pass for like 1 year.
Okay.
But yeah, that place is pretty cool. Yeah. I only made it out one time because it's like out in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's far.
Yeah, well, it's like it's like a 45-minute drive. Have you ever driven back 45 minutes with wet clothes before? Sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, I usually like to walk around for a little bit, dry off, and then you know what I mean.
That would be the smart thing to do.
I'll be ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's amusement parks. What's your favorite amusement park?
Honestly, I like them all differently because they have individual things. Like Fiesta Texas, they got me for the roller coasters, bro.
Fiesta Texas. That sounds like the tickets are like $9.
Six Flags Fiesta Texas.
Oh, Six Flags. Okay, yeah. Okay.
They have me on the ride. I'll be scared shitless, and then I get on the ride. I'm like, yes, you know what I mean. And then Schlitterbahn, has the water. They got me for the water.
They got the water.
They got the water, man. And SeaWorld is like mainly for like animal interaction. You know what I mean? That's what SeaWorld's kind of... You don't see any animals at Six Flags or like...
Don't you see just a bunch of tortured killer whales?
Yes. Well, we didn't see the shows.
Okay.
I mean, we actually missed our penguin interaction, bro. We missed our penguin interaction.
Your penguin interaction?
My bitch ass car wanted to mess up twice. I had to pull over twice, bro.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, something with my tranny. It's
which brings us to our next. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man, you would. That's next. That's next.
Taco Bell wanted us to do 2 copies. I'll save the next one for. Yeah, they sent me 2 copies, so I'll do the next one next time.
Okay.
All right. It involves trannies.
Wait. What? Oh.
I don't want to give anything away, but they're coming out with a new product.
And Kirk's the headliner.
And it's the dick taco.
The dick taco.
It's a dick and a taco. It's a dick and a vagina.
A dick and a vagina.
And it's to represent
a dick.
It's to represent the
dick and
highly marginalized community of, I don't know what they call them now. What do they used to call them hermaphrodites. What do they call them now?
Hermaphrodite.
People with 2 sex organs. What do they call them now? It's not transsexual. It's
transvestite.
No, that's the old term for transgender.
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
No, it's fuck. What are they? Intersex. Intersex.
That's where they got one of each, right?
Yeah. So it's like a hot dog inside of a taco.
Wow. I can't.
It's all for LGBT inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right.
They're a really forward-thinking company.
Yeah.
And they hate profits. So, you know.
Huh.
All right, my favorite amusement park. I think my favorite is definitely Universal Studios, man.
I've never been, bro.
Really? That place is so fun.
I
You gotta
only
go.
have the 3 on my record: Six Flags, SeaWorld, and Shitterbond. Those are
What, have
the
you
only
never
ones I've
left
ever
Texas
been to.
before?
I have, but I haven't like gone to the amusement parks. I
gotta go to an amusement
me
park,
and
bro.
AJ, we want to go to Universal Studios so badly. I want to build my own lightsaber, bro.
Well, we're right in the middle of the country, so you can either go to the Florida one or you can go to the LA one. I would go to the Hollywood one, man.
Yeah.
The Hollywood one's that's the original, you know?
Well, you're coming with us this time.
I'll come with you guys.
You know. 'Cause
If we go to Universal Studios, I'll fucking go anywhere. I don't care. Universal Studios is shit.
Yeah. Is it really?
I got the shit scared out of me when I was a kid at Universal Studios, man.
Yeah?
So they got this tram ride, right? And basically the whole concept behind Universal Studios is that it's like the literal, you know, like some of the places, but like it's literally where they shot a lot of really famous movies.
Yeah. That's where they do
Excuse
a lot
me.
of their filming, right? They have
Yeah.
their sets there, yeah.
So they have this tram ride that takes you all around. Like you go up to their back lots and everything. You get to see the Back to the Future set that they've kept pristine and everything.
And the car is still there too, or what?
The car, there's probably a DeLorean there, yeah. But no, the whole like set of that where the clock tower is, like the whole like town square, it's all still there, and you like kind of ride a tram through it.
Yeah.
Really cool shit. They have the house from Psycho, which is like a 1/3 model that's just built up on a hill that looks kind of far away.
Right.
So it's like, you know, it's like a small house, but you know, it's still pretty iconic. The thing that scared the shit out of me though when I was a kid was they have this portion where you're like going through the Jaws movie.
Yeah.
And
they have that there?
But they don't like, you know, the tram operator is, you know, an actor and stuff like that. So they're like, okay, now we're going over this famous bridge, and this was the set of Jaws, like back in the whatever. And
Yeah.
they're like, we've come across a problem here. And little me, I was like 5 years old, right? So I'm like, oh fuck, we have a problem. And the tram guy's like, I can't seem to get the tram to get over this bridge. Hang on, folks, we got just a little bit of a problem here. And you know, all the adults are like getting it, obviously, and I'm not whatsoever. I'm like, okay, we need to exit the tram now because there's a problem. And fucking the bridge starts moving, right? That you're on, it starts moving up and down.
Freaking out.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the tram operator's like, oh no, oh god, it's Jaws, and you like look over and you see the fin come up out the water, like coming towards you. I lost my fucking shit, dude. I was like pulling on my mom's neck. I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm like, that's fucking Jaws. And the shark, like, and it looks dumb now. Like as an adult, I've gone back and seen it as an adult. You know, like that, the whole tram
Like
ride
the whole
thing.
now it's just like
Now it's laughable.
You're not scared, but back
But when
then,
I was a kid, I was just like
terrified.
I was like, oh my god, we're gonna
Terrified.
fucking die.
That's
I was like,
hilarious.
what are the odds? The one time that I come here, the tram messes up and the shark escapes. The one time I come here. There's also, do you remember that movie Backdraft, man? It was kind of an old movie.
No, I don't think so.
It was about like firefighters and shit. They have like an experience where you get to like experience what a backdraft feels like. I freaked out on that one too. I ran out through the exit signs and like set off all the alarms.
Damn, for real?
I was like, I'm out.
I'm out. You thought it was happening to you for real or what?
Yeah, I was like, okay, is this supposed to be happening? And it was like that Jaws thing again, where the person, like the tour guide is
Pretends to freak out.
Yeah.
To scare you, and then you
That's
just
the
don't know.
scariest shit when you're a kid. You're like, this figure of authority looks like he's freaking out right now. All right.
That's hilarious.
Legalizing drugs.
Legalizing drugs. You already know what I think about, you know, the Mary Jane.
Yeah, what do you think about all drugs, though? You think we should legalize everything?
Well, you know, some drugs do affect you differently, so I feel like if they did legalize all the drugs, I guess some restrictions should be taken. You know what I mean? Like with hallucinogenics and shit, obviously, you know, you shouldn't drive. You know what I mean? That, like, I feel like they should be like, if you're gonna just be home, just chilling,
Yeah.
go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're smoking weed and you know what I'm saying, like, okay, that should be fine. I feel like weed should be honestly legalized.
I feel like most drugs have been pretty much decriminalized over the years.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're not a dipshit about it. You know who gets arrested for selling drugs are the people that are like out in the street corner fucking banging their fists together and shit.
Yeah.
Those and selling to strangers. That's the dumbest fucking shit you can do.
Yeah.
Just out there like,
Undercover.
yeah, like, hey, mistering people. Hey, mister,
Hey, mister.
you want to get some drug?
Look, pulling up.
You want to get some smoke?
His little coat with all his little options.
Yeah. Now it's become a cartoon, but yeah. But basically, yeah, you can tell a drug dealer when you see them on the corner. They advertise their presence.
They just be looking around too. They was constantly just left and right, left.
Well,
they
have to like, look a certain.
Out.
Well, they have to look a certain way, otherwise, no one will approach them to buy their product. And they think that they're tricking people. It's like,
you're like, damn, you could be an undercover.
Any police officer drives by and they're like, oh, look, it's a fucking drug dealer on the corner.
Yeah, they know what they look like.
Yeah,
they know what they look like. They obviously know. They're trained to have an eye for that. They get shown pictures of literally that. Like,
no, people are always like, they unfairly incarcerate a lot of African Americans. I'm like, yeah, because you guys do it in a really dumb way.
Yeah, honestly.
Every drug dealer that I've ever had has been a white guy that like knows you first, like lets you in his house, makes you hang out for like 20 minutes so that you don't.
I used to have.
I do hate that.
I used to have one of those, man.
Well, that the point of it is like so you don't have people fucking just coming in and out of your house every 10 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because obviously that would look sketch. So it is smart to chill for like 20 minutes.
All it takes is one phone call from like an annoyed neighbor that doesn't like you because you played your music too loud or some shit to be like, hey, there's drug activity going on next door. That's it.
Yeah.
And then you'll get a fucking scope on you and then boom.
Then boom, boom, bam.
Yeah.
Handcuff, jail cell.
So play it smart. That's my advice for drug dealers out there. As much as people hate it, make them hang out with you for 20 minutes.
And be prompt. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be a drug dealer, be a good drug dealer, man.
Be a professional.
Don't have motherfuckers waiting for 20, 30 minutes because you're trying to send somebody else to drop your shit.
And learn how to install and remove drywall.
Yeah. What?
Learn how to install and remove drywall. Knock out a section of your house, not a load-bearing wall.
That's where you keep your bread.
That's where you keep all your good shit.
That's where you keep all your good shit.
It's where you keep your whole supply, unless you got like some mule that you can keep your supply over at their house or some shit.
Not a big ass safe, because that's obviously obvious.
Right.
You know what I mean? At least a safe inside the drywall.
Exactly. Invest in a few sheets of drywall.
Maybe a septic. Maybe a septic. You can always use a septic tank. You know what I'm saying?
Some nice candles to make your place not smell like a drug den.
The Febreze plugins.
There you go. You know, I got some.
I know.
I'm not even a drug dealer. I just have cats. See, I gotta have the.
And
Febreze.
I got 6 dogs, so I like the house smelling good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, just invest in some drywall, some matching paint for your walls, and some cover-up putty. That way you can just take that shit off.
The matching paint has to match your soul, though. You can't be.
Well, it's gonna match the surrounding walls.
Yeah.
That way, when the cops bust in and they're like, "Where's it at?"
I'll be like,
You'd be like, "What are you, officer? Have you not seen the color of my skin?" Excuse me.
Excuse me. What makes you think I'm?
Excuse me. No. I'm talking now. That's how you have to talk to police.
Yep. I'm talking, especially when they're.
No, excuse me. I pay your salary, so you listen to me.
I just bought those new headlights for your squad car. You welcome, bitch. Motherfucker. Those windshield wipers you got? Yeah, that's me.
Where have you been today? Have you been at the bar? Are you drunk, sir?
How many donuts have you eaten, huh?
Yeah. How many donuts on my dime?
My good tax money.
Anyway, my stance on legalizing drugs is I'm against it. I feel like we have a good system going.
Yeah, it keeps them in check.
It keeps the streets from being absolutely fucking flooded with it.
I think at least weed will be okay, but all the other shit, obviously.
I'm even against like legalizing weed, dude.
Why?
Because in places where they legalize weed. And have you ever lived in a place where weed is legal?
Crime rates go down.
I don't care about crime rates. It doesn't affect my fucking neighborhood.
What are you talking about? People get more lazy, so they're not doing so much shit? Or
kind of. Have you ever lived in a place where weed is legal?
No.
Nobody smokes weed anymore. You know what they smoke?
What, it gets kind of outdone or what?
Yeah, they smoke fucking wax.
Okay. Well,
it just keeps one-upping. Like, it just keeps going up. And people... have to start paying mad fucking taxes on their weed to the point where they get totally swiped out of the market by corporations like Marlboro or something that can turn their cigarette factories into fucking shimi factories.
Yeah.
And get that shit going.
Well, shit.
That's what's going to happen.
Too. I mean, honestly, there's a difference, man. Like any real smoker will know there is a difference between flour and wax. Of course, wax will get you fucked up the way it's... You know what I mean? The way it's prepared and the way it's made, and you know the way it's pressed and shit like that. But like actual flour just hits different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but nobody wants flour anymore. Like in those places where it's legal, they're like they all have wax
It's
kits in
because
their
the
fucking
tolerance,
car.
dude. The wax, the tolerant, like the amount of THC in the wax outdoes the tolerance of flour. So if they smoke flour, it's probably like smoking a square. You know
To
what
me,
I mean?
like you know the story behind tobacco, right?
no.
At least in regard, there's a lot of stories behind tobacco, but like in regards to the legalization progress or process, and
They raised the age limit for it too, no?
yeah, it's 21 now.
21? Damn, I used to be,
I'd be so pissed if I was 18 and they'd raise it to 21.
I know, right? Like you just got
Yeah.
legalized, and next you know, like
I remember the first day I turned 18. I walked right into a smoke shop for the first time, and I could like buy a pack of cigarettes without having to fucking hey mister somebody to have them go do it for me, and it felt so good.
It does, right? You
And
get to
they were
show,
like-
you show them the ID.
They were like, "ID, please."
Bro, I've never.
I fucking slammed that shit down on the counter.
Ever since I was younger, like 15, 14, 16, dude, I've never been ID'd. And you want to know why? Because I got a face full of hair.
Well, lucky for you.
I don't know what it
I
is
still don't
about
have a face
having
full of
a
hair.
beard, bro. It's like an automatic ID.
I try once a year to
what I
grow a
mean?
beard, and I still can't do it.
I got you. I got you, bro.
What do you mean you got me?
There's stuff you can use to help your facial hair grow.
Oh, well, I don't want to fucking use anything.
Well, I mean, if you can't, you obviously need some help. If
I didn't get armpit hair until I was like fucking 17 years old, dude.
Wow.
I didn't get chest hair till I was in my mid 20s.
I had armpit hair since I was like.
I think that means I'm gonna live until I'm like 100 though.
Yeah, I think it'll be one of those old
Yeah.
souls.
Yeah, that just can't die.
So like
I just drink
Just
I drink and
can't
smoke all day. I've been ready for death for like 25 years and it just won't come.
preparing yourself for what's coming.
Yeah. I still get boners. I'm like, when is this life gonna stop?
God damn.
I can't take it anymore.
So in my case, since I've had all these things from an early age, does that mean I'm aging faster?
Yeah, that means you're gonna die soon.
Nah, I'm not gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Nah.
Your body already output all that facial hair. They were like, we got to get this out quick because this guy's not going to be on Earth very long.
We gotta get this out quick. Push. Nah, man.
I mean, it might be a nationality thing too, like a race thing.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when I was in school, I grew up in like a mostly white area, but like we had Mexican kids and black kids and stuff, and the Mexican kids, like, we'd go to Waterworld like on a school trip, and they had all like fucking chest hair and armpit hair and like fucking facial hair and shit.
Mustaches and shit.
Yeah. And we were like 12, and I was like, God dang, dude.
Bare skin, baby faced.
Yeah. I'm sitting there like
Made y'all feel inferior.
I'm sitting there like waiting for a growth spurt, so I'm just getting fat. I was a fat little kid. My mom just reminded me of that.
Bro, not to be like, racist or anything, but like black people, dude, they have great genes. You know what I mean? They could be born with the 6-pack, bro. Like,
Yeah, they have great physical.
do you know what I'm saying? Like
Prowess.
they're naturally just fucking built like
Yeah, they're really
monsters,
coordinated
bro.
too.
Yeah.
That's why they're really good dancers, good sportsmen.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're real like athletic, dude. This is insane. This kind of makes me jealous.
Well, do you know why people say that is? American blacks, at least?
Yeah.
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 I don't know if I believe that or not.
I mean, it's a theory
That they were
but-
like bred like that.
It's because back in the day there was slavery, and they would make them work on farms and cotton fields and shit like that.
Well, they would like take
it's kind of like a genetically.
they would use them like horses. They would take like the
Yeah.
bucks, like the strongest ones they could find, and like
so
make them breed.
It only makes sense throughout of all that time for like the new generations to already have that genes of like being fucking.
Yeah, I'm
jacked.
not
Do you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not sure if that's propaganda or if that's real.
It's weird, right?
I really don't
weird.
know.
It's weird, yeah.
I really don't know because, like, in one sense, it's really dehumanizing to say about black people,
But
to
then
kind
again-
of accept that as truth. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, it does kind of make sense. You look at like West Africans or something like that. They're usually pretty skinny, not really well built people. Like they're sprinters, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're not long distance runners. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I don't know. And there's a lot of different attributes to different races too. Like
Like the Hispanics are hard workers.
Well, that's
that's
more of a social
true.
thing.
That's true though. But
I think that's a social thing. I'm talking like physical attributes.
Yeah.
Like Hispanics usually shorter. For whatever reason. I don't know if it's like equatorial people. I think there's a lot that has to do with not having winters. That affects like people's body types and brains and stuff over a long period of time, like thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Like if you think about how whites in Europe and stuff had to deal with a quarter of the fucking year, they couldn't do shit. They were just snowed inside their house. Like if they didn't have food, they just died.
Yeah.
So the ones that did live were like really good at thinking ahead.
Yeah.
They were like, we gotta plan to survive this fucking winter. I think that's where a lot of like white culture comes from.
Yeah.
Like societies, like social safety nets, like welfare and stuff like that.
Don't even get me started on the whites, bruh. Don't get me
What's wrong with the whites?
No, nothing's wrong with the whites. The whites are perfectly fine, just spoiled. That's how I feel.
Spoiled.
Not all, you know what I mean? Because some do go through the struggle, but for the most part, like a lot of white people will act like they're better than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like they have
really. You see that?
Honestly, I see it.
I see that with like
it's different because
I see that with and I don't mean to make it like political, but I see that with like left leaning whites.
Yeah.
More than I see it with like
the whites like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's just different because like you might not see it.
You know where I see it
to other races. You know what I mean? It can get thrown in like our way. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I'll believe you on that.
Like,
I'll believe you on that. No, how I see it though, with a lot of the, I hate the left right thing because I don't even subscribe to that, but that's just the best way to describe it to people like nowadays. Like the whole left leaning thing is that bigotry, the soft bigotry of low expectations, where left leaning whites claim to want to be the savior of everybody. They're like, oh well, these people can't do it on their own. I'm like, fuck you and fuck those people too. Like there's people like me. I did it on my own. They can fucking do it on their own too. Like,
yeah, right.
Fuck all that shit. Like they're not children. They're not your little children that you need to protect and shame everyone else for being
if
like.
I can do it, they can do it too. Shit.
Yeah, I mean that's just how I see it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It gets into dodgy territory because then people are like, well, no, you don't realize that you have like fucking privilege and that you're a beneficiary of multi-generational like savings and wealth and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. Why didn't you guys do that?
Yeah.
Like that's my whole thing. My family didn't save shit. My family is poor when we came here, and we're all still poor. My mom had to like beg my dad to let her buy a plane ticket out here because he was like, we can't fucking afford it.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't come from a rich place at all, and most people don't. Most people don't.
Yeah, most people don't.
This is gonna get me starting in about Jews, so that's gonna bring me to my next sponsor. No, I'm just kidding.
About Jews. Oh, you haven't do the sponsor, huh?
What are we on now?
We're on me, Kirk.
We're on How Much We Hate Ads, which is actually a great segue from that sponsor thing.
Dude, that was my idea.
That was pretty good.
That was my idea. Yeah.
All right, so tell me how much you hate ads, man.
Oh, I hate ads.
Oh man,
dude,
those advertisements.
Bro, especially when I'm high and I'm focused and it's such a good
ruins
show.
the vibe.
And next thing you know, like cut and it's just an ad talking about like fucking like the Plan B pill or like some Claritin Clear or some shit. Like bro, I'm not sick. I don't care.
The creepy thing. Okay, so there's creepy shit with ads, dude. Like when I started drinking ranch water, it's not like I went out and told anybody. Like I make switches. I'll get into like modes. Before I was like into the Truly shit or whatever. I'm just trying to find like kind of low alcohol options for me.
You start seeing a bunch of ads for shit
for the exact shit that I'm buying.
Yep.
And I'll see them at the other day, man. It sent chills up my spine. I was sitting around. I was like waiting until 12 or 1, so I wasn't a total alcoholic, like drinking in the morning or some shit. But like 1 o'clock rolls around. I'm like, okay, I did all my chores. My house is clean. I'm gonna crack open a Topo Chico ranch water, right? I swear to God, I put on YouTube as I'm walking to the kitchen. There's an ad playing.
Ranch water.
Topo Chico fucking ranch water.
Dude, that's insane.
At the exact time that I go to grab one.
Is it a coincidence?
No, they listen to you.
They do.
I swear to God, they listen to you.
Your phones, people don't realize. I'm not gonna.
Your phone's on all the time.
Yeah.
We got both our phones sitting right here.
Yeah, I hope they don't kick us off for talking about our phones being rigged.
No, they won't do that. It's just the V word.
Yeah,
It's the V word and the C word. Yeah.
So anything else, we're safe.
I don't know. We might get in trouble for the gay stuff. I don't know.
Well, I mean, no offense. You know, it's not an offense. We're just.
I know. It's offense. Offense. Offense.
Oh, offense.
Offense.
Okay. Well, you know what? Then me too.
Offense to the gay agenda.
Oh my God. Well,
get out of my life.
No offense on this end, but offense on that end.
That was me saying that. Matt was the one that said offense to the gay agenda.
Yeah, because we sound the same.
Kind of.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Did you? Okay, so here's another thing about ads, and I know that I've talked about this with you before, but for anyone that happens to be listening out there, I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen and stick it by wherever you watch TV, wherever you see ads the most, right? I want you to create 2 categories. One category is white people. The second category is mixed race people. And when I say mixed race, I mean a white woman with a black guy.
Combinations.
Yes.
You're talking about...
Now, every time that TV comes on, you see an ad, I want you to put a little check. Okay, make 3 categories. White people, black people, and mixed race people. And every time that you see one, all right, I want you to put a little check next to that category and get back to me in a week and tell me what your findings are, because it has become very bizarre, dude. Very bizarre.
Is that so that you can see how many
white people still make up like 65% of the population, right?
Dude, so they're all on the commercials.
So we should be 65% of the commercials.
Yeah, because
if they wanted to keep things fair, right?
Yeah.
If they wanted to keep things accurate, every single commercial that you see is black people.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really.
I swear to God, now that I told you, you'll notice it. You'll see it
most likely, because I never thought about it before. But
and if you do see a white person, they're being either mocked,
I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
or belittled, or something like that, or it's a white woman with a black guy. I swear to God, every commercial.
Dude, I don't know if you noticed too. I don't know if you watch like shows often and shit, but every show I've watched recently has some gay shit in it. It's like it's becoming more and more common for them to put homosexuality in anything,
including children's programming, including everything.
Like I get it, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it started out with we just want representation, and now it's like we want every character to be gay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna make a stink.
Yeah.
And you don't want to smell a gay stink.
You don't. Yeah. That shit stink.
But no, hey, do this. You got Google on your phone. Pull open your phone right now. And everyone listening at home, do this as well.
You said Google?
Just go to Google.
Google.
And go to image search.
Okay.
Type in happy white woman.
Happy white. Yeah, the first thing that popped up was actually happy white woman.
Tell me what you see.
I'm going to say a bunch of happy white women. There's a happy white woman with a little black child. There's a pregnant white woman with an older black man.
Yeah.
A girl holding a present, hugging a black man. What is this shirt? Be happy. It drives people crazy. Okay. That's that white motivation. I see somebody with Down syndrome.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of black and white couples. Wow.
So
this was white woman and black man. Whoa, what is this?
What is the pattern that you're noticing here, Matt?
Rest on couch. Oh, hold on. I had to see what they were doing. It's a lot of white and black people, man.
Isn't that weird?
It's insane, and they're all happy.
Why would that be so specific like that?
And they're all happy. So what if you looked happy black woman? What do you think you would see on that one?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Look,
them posing outside of Planned Parenthood. I have no idea.
Woman. Damn, you don't see one black girl with any white man.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Yeah.
It's really weird.
That's crazy, dude.
It's really, really weird when you look into it.
Wow. Yo, I gotta take a...
Alarming. You gonna leave me alone here?
You gonna press pause? You got this.
Yeah, we'll take a quick pee break and we'll be right back.
Bye.
We are back.
All right, we're back.
Peas have been had.
Peas have been had. Beers have been replenished.
Yes, we go.
Yes, we go. Oh wait. Cheers, back.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, man.
All right. Next on the docket, it just says relationships now. I don't know. Do you want to talk about your gay relationships or your straight ones?
I don't know, man. My gay relationships have been kind of holding me back lately.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a natural way to live.
I just get hit on by so many men.
I believe it. I told you they like that facial hair, man.
I guess it's just something about a big
that full beard.
A big.
You know what that
man
beard
with a
says?
beard.
Big libido, lots of cum.
Lots of cum.
Has Taco Bell approached you yet about helping them fill their burritos?
They said that they actually want to put a piece of my beard, one hair of my beard.
Just one?
Just one hair.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, okay.
One little hair of my beard. Put it inside the burrito.
And then they'll charge extra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're gonna call it their, I guess their secret. Like there's, you know how they always have some kind of secret ingredient.
Yeah.
It's good.
They always have a little catch.
I mean, I just ruined my whole my whole endorsement by telling my plan.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be kept under wraps.
It was. You see, fuck.
Speaking of wraps, it was supposed to be called the Matt Wrap.
It was.
The Matt Wrap comes supreme.
The Matt Wrap comes supreme.
All right, so so relationships. What did you want to say about relationships, Matt?
Relationships are great. You know what I mean?
That's it.
I mean,
what is this hacky shit?
well, I mean, I figured you would have probably more to say. That
I got a bunch to say.
I'm in a happy one. I know this is for you.
I gotta preach real quick.
Let's hear it.
I had to preach.
Yes.
No, I don't know, man. I've not been having very much luck in relationships lately.
I know. I figured
I've had like fucking 6 of them in the last 6 months. It sucks. No, you'll find somebody that you like, and then it's like it feels like nowadays, and I don't want to blame 9/11. No, I'm just kidding. But
I was about to say, what does that have to do with that?
No, I think like just nowadays, especially the city we live in, man, like this kind of just big liberal city and everything. There's girls around here are just really weird. Yeah. White girls around here are really weird. I don't know about Mexican girls.
White girls?
I dated a Mexican girl for a while. Actually, we just hung out again a couple days ago, and we get along really well. She's just kind of, she's not really relationship material.
Yeah, you talking about your previous?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. She's really fun to hang out with. We get along and everything, but she, we'll have like a great night. I don't know. It's really weird. We'll have like a great night, and then the next morning she'll text me after she leaves, and she's like, "I don't think we should see each other anymore." And I'm like, why?
It was great for you, but maybe not so great for her.
No. It's not even like that. It's like she's explained it before, but she keeps doing it. She's like, she's like, I just like you so much, and blah blah blah. And I don't
see. I don't understand. Why is she gonna be like, I don't think this is working out? I'd be like, why? What's wrong?
Well, and I'm so
too much.
I'm too old to deal with that shit now. So I'm just like, okay, bye,
bye.
It was fun.
Sometimes you gotta fight for love, bro.
Nah, it's not worth fighting over.
Well, I mean, that's not for all people.
But anyway, so no, there's that. But no, it's mostly like I'll find somebody that we really connect in the bedroom, but nothing else outside of that. Yeah. And then I'll go and I'll date the opposite.
You ever thought,
because I'll try and overcompensate, and I'll date the opposite. I'll be like, okay, I got to find somebody I super duper connect with, and like, let's save the sex for later,
Yeah.
And then we'll get in the bedroom together, and I'm like, we are not fucking vibing whatsoever in here,
Limp dick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Limp dick.
Just not into it.
just not into it.
Just they're disappointed.
Yeah,
both of y'all are just like sad.
Like they don't smell right to me. We just don't vibe. That's the only way to really put it. Like,
it looks different. It looks weird.
Or they just suck at having sex, dude. I dated this fucking 25-year-old girl for like 2 months, and she just sucked at having sex.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. Like, she just didn't. I don't know if it's an age thing or what, but she just didn't know how to get me in the mood or
how
anything
old?
like that. 25.
25?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just because you got to realize, bro, the younger they are, the more inexperienced they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, obviously, an older woman's gonna have a lot more.
I don't need her to like
know what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't need her to like bend over and be a gymnast or anything. Like, but you know, there's the whole like foreplay aspect of it.
Yeah.
There's the getting into it, and then there's just the, you know, some people are just fucking awkward. They just don't know how to go with the flow.
How to interact.
Yeah. It's very, I don't know. It's strange to me.
Yeah.
I didn't until pretty recently, until like the last year, I was always just in long-term relationships. So you get used to the person that you're having sex with. So, like, I don't know, when you start venturing out and like just having sex with a bunch of different people, like in a short period of time, you start to notice like shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you start like, what kind of shit?
Well, you just start to see patterns. You know, like what this person's really shy and cute and everything, and then you know, like you're clicking with somebody because they're like, you know, they have that like awkwardness about them, and it's you kind of like click and shit. Stop looking at my computer. Huh? Don't look at my computer again.
I like watching the things the
little waveforms.
I like watching the little waves when we talk.
Well, I'm sorry I'm boring you, Matt.
No, you're not.
But anyway, so no, it's like, and this is just an example. This isn't anybody specific, but you know, you meet somebody that you jive with, and they're really cute and everything like that, but they're not sexy. Does that make sense?
Somebody you vibe with, but you're not attracted to them?
Yeah. When it comes down to actually like getting in that bedroom and making it official,
doing the thing, the chitty chitty bang bang.
Yeah, then it just, you're like, all their awkwardness like sticks out to you, and it like ruins the moment or the vibe, and you're just like, I can't get into this. Like, this is way too hard for us just to have sex.
A lot of that comes from like overthinking. You know what I mean? Like you anticipate it enough, and then when you get there, it's like not what you expected or not what you thought it was gonna be. So you're kind of just like, oh shit.
And then like on the inverse of that,
for this outcome. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And then on the inverse of that, there was that one girl that I was super into, and we dated for like, I don't know, fucking like 10 weeks or something like that, like a while. 3 months. And we were like fucking rock stars in the bedroom.
Yeah.
But outside of the bedroom, we were just constantly like, we were either just watching TV.
So what do you want to do?
Yeah, we were either just like watching fucking Hell's Kitchen or something like that, and not talking that much. Or if we did talk, it was like, well, we can't talk about that because we don't agree on it. Or like shit like that. Wow. Yeah,
it should not be like that.
I know, and it seems like I go in between.
So what do you think you have to do, man?
I don't know. Probably just be a little bit cooler and not be so judgmental of people. I don't know.
Honestly, honestly, I find that it comes better if you just be you. Like, somebody is gonna feel your vibe. You know what I mean? Like, don't pretend to be somebody that you can't. You're gonna have to pretend to be.
I never matched with anybody on Tinder.
You've never matched?
No, I have matched. That was like the one person I matched with I didn't fucking get along with in real life.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Ooh.
That was that girl for like 3 months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I matched with her on Tinder.
No shit.
Yeah. We were fine for like 2 weeks until we actually started like getting to know each other, and I was just like in my head. And to anybody listening, if you hear this little voice in your head, just get out before you guys say that you love each other and shit. Just get out.
Oh, you have a problem with that.
No, I don't. I've been holding off on it. Every girl that's told me that she's loved me in the last year, I haven't said it back yet.
The past like 4 or 5, you've told me that you love them.
Well, I haven't told them though. I didn't tell them.
Oh, okay.
I've had a rule for like the last like 6 months to a year. Like if a chick says she loves me, I let her say it first, and I don't say it back yet. I let her wait. I let her wait on that.
Let her wait.
I'm like, get to know me a little bit better first, because every relationship I've ever had that lasts like 3 or 4 years, and it's just chaos and hell.
I guess like to them, if you don't say it back, it's because, you know what I'm saying, they get a certain type of way if you don't say it back.
Well,
that could be your problem right there.
No. I've been in so many relationships, dude. Like, I'm 35 years old. I've been in 2-year relationships, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year, all that shit. And they've all been chaotic.
Toxic.
And I guess I don't even know what toxic means, really.
You don't know what toxic means?
No, like just bad for both people.
Yeah, pretty much. Like pretty much to the point where you're putting up with it, like kind of making yourself put up with it.
Yeah, and they've all been relationships that I've gotten into way too quickly.
Yeah,
like we say we love each other after like a month of knowing each other.
Believe it or not,
and then we move in with each other, and then we become self-dependent on each other, and before we even realize that we don't like each other. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
So that's what I'm scared of.
Well, see, here's the thing. Me and you have two different points of views on that. You know what I mean? On your end, you feel the way you feel about it, and you have the right. But like, I kind of felt that way a little bit too. But like, until I met AJ, now they go on some sentimental shit. But like, literally, like the first couple weeks, dude, like we were already like in love, bro. Like,
yeah,
we didn't even have to say it. We just knew it. You know what I mean? And then it was just one day. Like, she said it first. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the same. I'm gonna hold off. I want to see how she feels.
Was she all like? Listen, I have something to tell you.
Believe it or not, she got it on camera. She played me.
Oh shit!
She recorded it. Oh, that's just my my maps.
Your maps? What are your maps doing?
It's an app. It's an app for
For what?
Here, let me show you. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I just don't know if I should say it. I don't know.
What does that mean? There's a dealer in the area?
It's because when I went to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
I downloaded. You know, shit's legal over there. You know what I mean? So
is it legal in Nevada?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, they have some very nice dispensaries.
I saw some really nice ones in Southern California.
Yeah.
Pretty impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But anyway, finish your gushy, boring story about AJ.
Oh yeah, about AJ. Where did I leave off?
I'm sure our audience is captivated right now.
I'm pretty sure they are.
They love hearing about perfect little. It must be nice.
Especially if the people who are in the relationship
nice.
Are cool. Yeah, don't be jealous.
Must be nice.
Anyways,
I'm a little bit jealous, man.
Like I was saying, oh, it's okay, bro. You'll get there one day.
No, I just don't go out much or like meet new people, and it gets harder as you get older too.
Yeah.
Because the more people that you meet that are like your age or your interests and all that shit,
you start to lose.
No, the older shut the fuck up.
There's a chance you start to.
The more often you have to wear hats when you meet new people.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
But no, it's like the older that you get, the more baggage that you're going to find with people that are your age or like have your interests and stuff like that. So now, every time I go swiping right on, or is it left or right? I don't know. Swiping on Tinder or whatever.
Swiping.
I have to like go through their pictures and make sure they're not like posing with their kids or anything. It fucking sucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or like read their bio and it's like, my son is my life, and I'm just like, whoop, out. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Like, nope.
not trying to do that right now.
What was I saying? Like I was saying, like about AJ, she played me, bro. She I dropped her off home one day, right? We pulled up into her house, and she's like, without me even knowing, she's like, you know, she says it, and I'm like, really? Like me too. You know what I mean? And then she actually got it on camera. She started recording before she said it to get my reaction.
Damn.
Yeah, at least it was a good reaction.
Yeah, she got what she wanted.
Yeah, and ever since then, dude, we're going on 3 years, bruh.
Nice, dude.
3 years. And
That's
we moved in together within like the first month.
That's good.
And it's like
that's how all my relationships went too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't look like it, but it's like the most solid relationship I've ever had. You know what I mean?
Well, that's good. I hope it lasts. You guys are really cute together.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's move on for this gay shit.
Yeah.
And let's talk about something very, very sad.
Which is?
Depression.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about depression. What did you have to say about depression? Because I know you suggested that.
It's because I just want to, bring in awareness as well. Even though our platform isn't that big, it still helps to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been seeing like a lot of, athletes and a bunch of people like trying to bring up the point on like it's okay for men to speak up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be a hard ass and hold it in and deal with it yourself. Like it's alright to talk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I don't know. I just feel like it's like a big issue because I feel like sometimes I feel that way.
Right.
Like, and actually as a man, you're supposed to keep yourself together, hold your composure, handle your business. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. But like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna cry about it. If it's by yourself, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna feel how you feel about it on the inside.
I think depression is something that we experience as a byproduct of this weird fucking society that we live in.
Yeah, because there's just so much ups and downs, dude. It's hard to like.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. If you have depression out there, if you've been diagnosed with it, first of all, stop going to the doctor. Just stop.
Why are they lying?
They're not lying, but they make money off of putting you on medication.
Yeah, they push their meds.
Stop taking medication. Stop going to the doctor. If you feel depressed, like your life doesn't mean anything, Make it mean something. Get an animal. Get a pet.
They honestly
Take care
do
of it.
help. They honestly do help. I can tell you firsthand.
Get a plant. Get anything. Keep your house clean. Do so. I could easily slip into depression.
Just don't let yourself go is the big thing. You know what I mean? Like it's easy to fall into depression and just get lazy, not want to do shit.
Well, it's really easy to fall into that shit when you have a medical professional telling you that it's a chemical imbalance and that it's not your fault. That's the hugest problem with depression.
Yeah.
Is that people are like, well, and it's not like I don't believe in depression. I mean, obviously,
because like how do you
go
fight
through,
against that? And you know what I mean? Like,
we're so bored in our society. We have everything done for us. Everything done for us. We click a button on the internet and then we pay our electric bill and then we don't have to worry about being warm or cold for the next month.
Yeah.
You know, that's some really new level shit that people really haven't had to deal with ever, like through our entire evolution.
Yeah. Every time I hear the word evolution, I think of cavemen.
Yeah, think about cavemen getting depressed. They'd fucking die. The other cavemen would be like, get him out of here.
Throw him off that cliff.
Yeah, exactly.
Feed him to that dinosaur.
Well, and a caveman wouldn't get depressed either because they have way too much shit that they have to get done all the time, every day.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Constantly, like, focusing on
So
survival.
to people that are depressed, and as somebody that previously thought that they were depressed or thought that they needed to take medication or thought that it was something outside of their control, like this magical thing in your brain that you were born with, it's not. It's your body and your mind reacting to being bored and not living up to your potential. It's exactly what depression is, and it's something healthy. There's a reason why people get depressed. It's to motivate you to get out of your slump.
Yeah, because there's always a release. Get out there and get it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Find what your release is and get out there and get it. Like,
It's your body telling you you're doing the same thing over and over again, and it's not good for you, and it's fucking boring, and your life is fucking boring.
because if what you're doing isn't helping your mental state either, because you realize, okay, I'm not doing shit. I'm not getting anywhere.
And you can either
know what
lay
I
in
mean?
bed and cry about it,
Yeah, but that's not going to help you either.
or you can realize it is what it is. It's your body's natural response to your behaviors and your lifestyle.
That's where your
And
will
you can
comes
change
in.
that shit. Yeah.
That's where your will comes in.
Yeah, we all have free will. God gave it to us.
Mm-hmm. You choose what you want to do with it. Be strong, you know? That's all there is to it. Get up and do it.
Look it up and do it. Do we have any other subjects we need to touch on? I think that's going to be it. That's a pretty
That's all we wrote
depressing
down.
way to end the show.
Yeah. Well,
Luckily, we do have another sponsor. And that is, I'm trying to think of the name of the depression pill. I couldn't think about it.
you ever heard of that one place, Fry's, that old ass electronics place called Fry's?
It's not old.
Well, it's not old, but it's
do you
been
mean old?
it's been around for a long time. But
I've never thought
I
of
guess
fries as being old.
Well, I mean, it's been around for a while.
Yeah.
I love that place.
Yeah, they always have like Aztec shit outside their store.
And Cabela's. Cabela's is one of my favorite as well.
Yeah, Cabela's is shit.
Cabela's is dope, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want
Just go look at guns and then like walking around in a little mountain
Dude, they
thing
had
with
some
deer and
good
shit.
ass. What's it called? Licorice. They have like a whole bunch of good ass licorice. They'll have like the pink licorice. It's like lemonade, pink lemonade.
Ooh.
Yeah, they'll have like the black licorice. You know what I mean? They'll have like white licorice.
I don't like black licorice.
Regular licorice. Me neither. It's just not my taste.
Well, black licorice is like actual licorice.
That like just a straight thing with like no
Yeah.
added flavors or anything.
Everything else that they say is licorice is just like
Even the red licorice?
plastic and sugar like mixed into a shape.
Even the red licorice.
Yeah.
No shit. Isn't that the original licorice?
No, black. The reason why it's called licorice is like the ingredient that it's made from. It's like this
What is it like licorithymia or some shit?
something dumb like that. Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same shit that's in absinthe. Have you ever had absinthe before?
No, what is that?
Oh shit, we'll have to get some, man. I bet we can get some here. in
What is
Austin.
it? What is it?
So it's a spirit. So I think most absinthe is about 50%. So it's like 100 proof.
Damn.
And but real absinthe is technically illegal, but there's places where you can find it. Like you can buy it online, or certain states don't. I don't think that Texas has a restriction on absinthe because they sell moonshine here.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, it's got something that has to do with the hickory tree or the licorice. Something that has to do with licorice, where they mix that into the alcohol, and it causes you to have like mild hallucinations as well
Yeah.
while you're drinking it, which is pretty fucking cool. I remember when I was like, I think like 17.
Like hallucinogenics, but while drinking?
Yeah. So when I was like 16 or 17, me and my aunt, I was in Arlington, Virginia, like close to DC, where she was living, and she broke out a bottle of absinthe at like 11 o'clock at night, and she's like, let's do a couple shots. And like the way that you do it is you have this whole mixing kit, right? You have like a little spoon with holes in it that you put a sugar cube on top of. You light that shit on fire after you dump the absinthe in, and then you just shoot it back.
Yeah.
And you do that a couple times.
No
and you
chasers,
just wait.
bruh?
No, I mean it literally tastes just like black licorice. So that is like a primary ingredient in it.
No shit.
But anyway, we went to fucking Arlington National Cemetery and snuck in after we were all drunk on absinthe, and just walked around at like 1 a.m. Arlington National Cemetery, for those that don't know, is like the oldest national cemetery in the entire United States. So you see gravestones there from like 16 something, like fucking 1650 and shit.
Yeah.
It's really trippy. But anyway.
Old ass gravestones?
Yeah. Yeah, with like moss all over them, like cracks down the middle, everything like that. Old school,
scary shit.
Haunted house graveyard, yeah.
Nice.
So we did absinthe and walked around in that. And you see like little green apparitions and stuff like that. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Should do that for the ghost hunting shit.
We should.
Yeah, we'll get some absinthe, dude. I'll get my hands on some.
We still have to start that shit.
I know. It's just dumb. It's just like the ghost hunting thing it's so overdone, dude. That's why I would rather hunt. Oh shit! I gotta cut that out. I gotta cut that word out.
Yeah, you have to.
I want to hunt the P word.
P.
I'm a pussy hunter.
That sounded better.
We're pussy hunters up in here.
Yeah.
No, I really do want to go do that. Like trick fucking sickos online and shit, and then just go put a camera right up in their.
They just beat the shit
right up in their
them.
like gay face.
Hit them with the facts.
Yeah.
With the screenshots.
Be like,
and then beat them up.
That's interesting. You don't know this person? Well, let's go over these chats. Like fucking Chris Hansen.
Yeah, call them out.
I'm Chris Hansen.
I'm Chris.
Why don't you take a seat? Why don't you have a seat over there?
While they're all fucking scared and confused and shitless. I'm here to install. No, motherfucker.
Like just dressed in a towel and holding a pizza, and they're like, I wasn't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, right.
And you're like,
Jesus Christ.
Do you have condoms in your pocket? Did you bring condoms with you? You have to talk like that too, like Chris Hansen.
How does he sound?
Did you bring the items that you said you were gonna bring?
Did you bring the items that you said you were gonna bring?
Yeah.
Did you bring the condoms? Do you have them? Can I have them?
Why don't you go ahead and empty out your pockets?
Empty out your pockets.
Take a seat.
What's in those pockets.
Empty out your pockets.
We'll be right with you.
Why'd you bring a pizza? That's very nice of you.
Can I have a slice?
Yeah, no, we gotta do something like that though. For fucking real, yeah.
Dude, let's come up with
just
some
go
bits.
meet people at Walmart or something like that.
Let's come up with bits, bro.
All right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And to our audience, I think we're gonna end it right there.
Yeah, sounds about right, man.
Sounds about right.
It was a good episode.
That was a good episode.
For just both of us, bro. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I fuck with it too.
I dig it.
I fuck with it too.
I dig it.
All right, well, this is Kirk.
This is Mateo.
And wait, where did Matt go?
Well, I mean, it's just Spanish for Matt.
English only on this show, please.
It's Maticus.
Maticus. Okay, well, at least you got the Roman in there. That's fine. All right.
I like the Maticus.
So this is Kirk.
This is Matt.
All right, and have a good night.
All right, bye.